Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this lecture we are going to explain JavaScript and restructuring. So here we have the definitions. What is JavaScript and restructuring? First you have to understand what is the restructuring. Here extracting the value from the objects and arrays into a variable in one clean steps. And you see instead of opening your bag again and again, you take everything out once and use it directly. In simple term guys, instead of opening your bag again and again, you take everything out once and use it indirectly. And here we have a just simple example for you. Here created dashboards. Suppose what we have here, let me first, this is the example you have to create in this const creator. It is the creator, it is equal to, then inside it here username, and then div underscore it is Aman, then followers. Okay, what else here we have? This one, and then here states, inside it here likes, this is 540, then it is 12, and then outside here you have to write country, that is India. This is your creator dashboard, and then here here you have to think data comes from the backend, this data from the database. Okay, then here how you can restructure this one, and it is very simple. Just suppose here, if here I want this username or followers or string data likes, then how you can use this? Okay, here you have to restructure directly from the creator. You have to put like this, here const, and then username, and then follower. Here you must put comma, then follower. It is here followers, it is equal to creator. This one here you have to destructure your values, like use here in the creator objects. This is a here object. I want this username or follower, so you have to write here your username and followers inside object, and then it is equal to your creator. You already know we have another method to access your username. Suppose you have to write creator dot username, then you will access this values. Similarly, this is a simple way to extract your values from the objects. Then here write console.log, inside it here write username, and then console.log, here it is followers. Okay, so you see here JavaScript here. JavaScript sees your username and followers, and it goes inside the creator object. This is your creator object. Inside it goes your JavaScript and get your username and followers. So let me execute your files, and your files, it is now 72, and you got it here your values devomans, and this is here 125, this values. So here what happened guys, this is here. If you want to access this value, it is simple way to, you can access that things. You have to write creator, this is creator dot usernames, and creator dot followers, store in the followers, and then console.log and print them. Then you got it here same output, like you got it here dev and this values. So here important thing, this one you have to know. Okay, so here you can access that values also. Here users name is equal to creator dot username, then similarly const followers, it is equal to creator dot followers. Got it here. You see here you have, using this method you will access this values, your values dev, and then these followers also. So here we have the two methods, but you will see this here destructuring, it is very easy to access your values here. Then comment. Okay, here these two are same thing. Here this line of code and this line of code, it is same, but this is easy to access your values using the destructuring. Here also you can access here. Suppose now if you want to access this value, here your states likes and views, then it is a little bit complex using this method. You have to write like creator dot username, not username, here creator dot states, then dot like, then creator dot state dot views. So it is really complex now. So how you can access this file using the destructuring? It is a very simple form, and then here is states, and then you have to destructure your values directly. Here's likes, then write views. Which is equal to creator, and then you will write console.log, and then likes, and then write console.logs. This is views. Now it is very simple to access your values. Here creator dot state, this is here, this is creator dot state value. Now you are directly here, and then you have to destructure from the states your likes and views. Now destructuring goes to deeper. Likes, it is equal to, suppose you will write here creator dot states dot likes here. If you want using this method using dot operators, so you will write like creator dot state dot like, creator dot state dot views for the views. So here you are directly pulling deep data without writing long code. Here let me first, you have to console.log. Here first you have to understand, and you will see your likes and views, and this value same thing you can access using your dot operators, like here let me comment, and then here you will access like this is likes, it is equal to creator dot states dot likes. Okay, you can access that value, but it is a little bit complex. It is equal to, here it is the creator dot states dot views. Here this one, guys, here because you see you are using again and again dot operator, creator dot state dot likes. Suppose here inside it, if we have another object here, suppose here if we have something like that, and then inside it here again we have something like that. So you see it is really going to be complex, because creator dot state dot likes, and this is this nested destructuring. It is very simple to destructure your values directly. You got your values from the objects. Now you have to remove this. So this is your nesting destructuring, and then default values. Yes, default means you have to assign some value that does not exist in the objects. Here const, and then here country, it is a here it is a verified, it is equal to false, then creator write console.log, and then you will write country, and then console.logs, and you will write verified. But you see this verified key in value don't exist in my object. This is creator object, and you see where we have that values like verified, but you see here we have destructured from the creator and just assign a boolean value, that is false. So what is the meaning here? Creator.country exists, that is India, and you see here, and you see here from the creator you got your country, and that we have India. You see this is fine, because this country have inside this object, but we don't have this verified inside this object. You see where we have that verified, we have username, follower, state, and country, but don't have verified. And so that's why here we have assigned the boolean values. So you see here creator.verified not exist, so just uses its default value verified false. Let me execute it first, and you will see here India, and it is false. Why it is false? Because here we have assigned the default value for it here, and this prevents bugs in the real apps. So let me comment and then move to the next one, that is renaming alias. Here you can rename these values. Here write the const, and then user's name, and this is user's name. You have to rename your variable name, then console.log, and then your username. Now we have the username, and then execute your files. You got it here. Your value amended is fine. Here what we have to do, we have just renamed this value. You see here we have username in the object. This is here, this username, but I'm going to just change its name, username. You see here, and we have changed here. This is now unit is capital. This is here username. Basically you can write anything for this username, just renaming your key name here. Now this is username. So what happened here in the left side here, this is user name. Here take the creator.username and store it in the variable that is a username. It is useful when a variable name conflicts and for the better readabilities to the users. Array destructuring. So move to the next one here. Now create another example const. Here const trending it is equal to inside it here we will write in the React tutorial. This is the thing, and then here write AI app, got it, and then here write next.js, and then write in the crash course. This is here. Then we have to pick the values here. I'm going to pick some values, first and second values. So here write in the const, and then first, this is here first, and then second. Here it is equal to trending. So what happened here? Let me console.logs and if values first, and then here write console.logs second. This is the values here, const first, second, trending, console.log first, console.log second. So what you got it here, React tutorials and AI apps. Okay, array works by the index. First means trending, it is 0 here, 0 index value, and second means what? Second means trending one, means AI apps. So you to, and you see here React tutorials and AI apps. So here first and second means what? First means in this one here React tutorials, second means this AI app, and if you have another third one, then you got it here Next.js crash course. Just you are picking the values. Array work by the index. Now is how to skip the values. This is about your pick the values in the array. And this is all about your array destructuring. You see here like skip value, rest operators, swap variable strings, destructuring inside array destructurings. Okay, and then this is all about your object destructurings here. You see here because this is object. Now here you see nested destructuring default values renames. And here let me skip the values. How you can do this? Const and then put it here comma, then third values. This is the third, and then in the third what we have the Next.js crash course, console.log, and inside it here put the third, and inside here what is the meaning of this one? This dot here means here you skip the index 0, then you skip the index 1 and take the index third. So that's why in the output we have the Next.js crash course, and you see here Next.js crash course, this one. I hope you got it. So here now you have idea about skip values, pick values. Next is the rest operators in the arrays here. So create here const and then top and then dot others. Here it is equal to your trendings. Then here console.log, here write the top values, and then console.log others. So what happened here? In the top you got it your React tutorials, and then here in the others we have the AI apps. Next.js crash course. Top means this one you already know. Top means what? Your first array values. I mean this is here React tutorials. This is your first values in the top, and then here you have used here dot rest operators here others, collect the remaining value into array. This is here dot means here we have the rest values, all this one. So we have to just collect in this other variables in the array in the array. So let me verify that. You have to execute your files, and then you will see React tutorial in the top, and then IF next crash course in the others variables. This is your others variables here. Now we have another. This is another example here. Swap variable. It is very simple using destructuring here without creating the third variables. So let it is equal to write front end, and then let b it is equal to backend here. Then destructure a b it is equal to from b here, put comma and a. Then write here console.log here console.log, and inside it here, then console.log inside it b. This is all the value here, backend and front end. You got it here. Right side create the new arrays here. This one right side create a new array, that is backend front end, and this assign a to the backend and b to the front end. Here no need of temporary variables. So here you have to execute that files again. This is and use here backend and front end. You can easily swap your values using without using the third variables. So here right side created the new array. This is here right means this one backend and front end, and then assign a to the backend, b to the front end. Here no need of for third variables, your temporary variables. Then string destructuring here. How you can destructure your strings? Const name it is equal to write div, then write the const, and then this is very simple d, then e and p. You can write anything, it is totally depend on you. And this is the name, and then console.logs your values, it is d. Similarly for console.log your values e, then you write console.log your values v. Okay, so what happens here? Strings behave like array, and you got it your values deb inside each values. That is your div. You see it deb. Okay, so I hope you got the idea about destructuring your object, destructuring your arrays, destructuring of your strings. Next here map destructuring here. So let me create the variables const analytics. This is analytics, which is equal to new map, and then inside array. And this is here in this variables put what lights, and then 5 0, then put here views. You have to put inside the strings, and then 2 0 0. Okay, so this is your map, and then type versus your values const for loop. It is a const, it is key, and then values of analytics. Then inside it here write console.logs, and then keys and values. So you got it here your likes 500 and views 2k. Okay, so each item in map key and values. Destructuring split keys, that's likes and value, its values. So you have to execute, and you see it likes 5 and views 2k. Okay, so it is a destructuring for the map. Now you got it idea about destructuring. Here is like opening your phone gallery and instantly selecting your favorite photo instead of scrolling again and again. So you have to understand about map destructurings, string destructurings, then array destructurings. Next it is object destructurings. I hope you got idea about all this destructuring. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next videos.